There are lots and lots of things that you can do to keep yourself safe online, and contrary to popular belief, they're actually quite simple. First off, get yourself a nice, secure password. Now, that's not 8 characters and the name of your dog that you had and your date of birth or something like that. It needs to be ideally over 14 characters and a relatively complex password. It should use capitals as well as symbols and numbers. A really easy approach to this is to take a lyric from a song that you can remember, a sentence, something that's hard for a computer to guess, but easy for you to remember. You should also make sure you use a different password on each of the major websites out there, so that if someone breaks into your Facebook account, they can't jump across to internet banking or your webmail or alike. You don't want one password to be the keys to your entire digital life. Next, you want to make sure that your computer's patched and up to date. So, for example, if you're using Google Chrome or Firefox as a web browser, when it pops up and says, "I want to update your software," you need to make sure that you actually do that, as opposed to dragging it down to the left-hand corner and just leaving it there to apply it at some later point in time when it's convenient. That's one of the major ways that cybercriminals break into your system. More up-to-date software, much lower probability of being attacked. You should have up-to-date security software, making sure you're running the likes of antivirus and a firewall. That'll pick up a lot of the malicious code running around online. A little social tip: be an internet skeptic. If someone sends you an email and you don't know them, or even if it's a friend and it's an unusual looking email that maybe offers you a free iPad or says you've won $1 million, how many times have you had someone walk down the street and go, "Hey, you've won $1 million"? Just take those real world skepticisms that you have and apply them to the online world as well. Don't be gullible just because it's an email and think that that might be possible. Last but not least, really important to make sure that you actually secure how you access your email and major services. There's something called HTTPS. That's an encrypted version of a website. Now, most websites you access don't use that. And you can see when you go into the little address bar at the top to type in your webmail account or whatever else, you'll see HTTP. If there's a HTTPS, that means that your information between you and the website you're visiting is encrypted. So be very cautious of entering sensitive information on websites where you don't see that little HTTPS up at the top. There are lots of other great practices as well. You can find more information on our website, on vendors' websites, your internet service provider, as well as at one of the government's new websites, Cyber Streetwise, which has great best practice that you can apply. The most important thing is to not wait until some point in the future when it's too late. Go and do it now.